Good morning, children. So today we will study about the benefits of international trade. So let's begin. So benefits of international trade, or what is the need of international trade? Okay, so we can say also need of international trade. So what are the benefits of international trade to the nation? Benefits nation. Okay, so benefit to the nation, earning of foreign exchange. So earning of foreign exchange is there when a firm is performing international trade business. So whenever you are exporting your product and you are getting the payment from the rest of the world, that will be, you will be earning or receiving that payment in the form of foreign exchange. Okay, so in that case, if any of the means from our country, we are exporting different products. So in that case, our country is earning foreign exchange. Okay. Now, second thing, more efficient use of resources. Okay, so more efficient use of resources. Now see, the geographical, if we see the locality or geographical boundaries of the country, every country is having their geographical boundary different. Okay, so or if you talk about the area wise or the division wise, you will see each country is different. Okay, and under that those countries, many different resources also come. Okay, some country is having different resources, some other country is having different resources. Okay, so their resources are also different from one place to another. Okay, so we can say that the natural resources are scattered at different places. So there are not even a single country is there that is getting all the natural resources within a one country only. So efficient uses of resources means water resources, labor resources, technical resources, many resources are there. So each country, they try to efficient use their resources. Okay, means they efficiently and effectively they try to use their resources for trading purpose or for the business purpose, or keep on doing research on their products or their work so that they can effectively use their resources. So, like for example, if I talk about the Japan and India, Japan is a country where electrical products which are produced at very cheap rate. Okay, and in India, India is not able to produce that electrical goods at a cheap rate. And if we talk about the agriculture product, that Japan is not able to produce that agricultural product at a cheap rate, but here or in an effective way, you see. So in India, if we talk about India is able to produce agricultural product at effective prices, or you say efficiently. Okay, but in the Japan, they are able to produce electric goods efficiently. So in this way, trade can happen. So there is no country can produce each and everything. So that is why this international trade has emerged. So that each and every country could get the good or best item or efficient item from the rest of the world. Okay, so that is why this trade is happening. If we are not having something, we are able to import. If some country is not having that particular kind of product which we are able to produce, then what we do? We sell our product to those countries. Okay, so this is how this international business happens. Okay, then improving. Okay. Okay, so improving growth potential and employment generation is also there. So if countries are performing international trade, So whatever developing countries are there, their firms are there, they try to increase their production when they try to sell their product in the international market. That international market is very vast market, so huge quantity is required for the production. Okay, for the means huge amount of goods are required to be supplied in the international market. So what happened if the product is able to supply more and more goods? Then what will be happen? Then they have to increase their production, and for that increasing production they need to employ more and more people. So they can employ more and more people, and as a result what will happen, employment will generate, and this will also help. This selling more goods to the international market will also increase their economic status. Okay, even that will improve the economic status of the country also. So the development of the country is there, as well as development of the firm is there. So on behalf of that, development of the citizens of the country is also there if they are getting employment more and more. So more employment is there for the more production, and when the demand is there, they will be able to sell more and more products to the international market. As a result, economy for each and either if you talk about the firm or if you talk about the country also, economic growth will be there for the firm and as well as for the for the people of the country. Okay, so this is there. So last, increase in standard of living. So if we talk about the standard of living, so if we talk about the developed country, their standard of living is already increased. Okay, they are up to the high level or they are living luxurious life. But if we talk about the undeveloped country or underdeveloping country, the people, those who are living there, their life have been improved because of this international trade only. So because whatever good products have been produced in the different part of the world, they can get those products to their country because they are undeveloped. Still they are facing lots of problems, or many problems are there, which because of that they are not able to produce different items or good items for themselves, so they are importing those products. Okay, so that is why their life has been improved a lot because of this international trade. So now we will see the benefits in this international business benefit for the firm. Okay, benefits for firms. So under the benefits for the firm, if the firm is performing international business, what are the different benefits they are getting? First is higher profit. So how higher profit they are getting? Suppose they are producing goods and they are selling in the domestic market. So the price of that product is comparatively low in the domestic market. So they can switch their products, or they can switch themselves. Means they can sell the product in the international market where the price is higher in the different countries. So in this way, they will be able to earn huge amount of profit if they are moving themselves towards the international business. Okay, or moving towards the international market. So that generates a huge profit for them. Next, then second one, increase capacity. So, under increased capacity, if we talk about that, so firms which are involved, or firms which are involved under the under the international trade business, they have to increase their capacity for a continuous supply of product in the international market. So as a result, what will happen? They need to improve their capacity, or they need to increase their production capacity. As a result, they will be continuously producing the products. Then what will happen? If they are producing on a large scale, then what will happen? The cost, that will minimize the cost of production. Okay. So large scale production minimizes the cost of production. So if you are doing the production on the large scale, that will reduce the cost of production. So that will it will help to earn a large amount of profit. Then prospects of growth. So prospectus of growth. When the demand of goods that becomes or that is saturated in the domestic country, they can switch themselves to sell that product in the international market where the demand is more, or they can search for the countries where they can sell their product whereas demand is there. Okay, so that generally happens with the developed country. So in the developed country, if the companies they are there, they are producing their products there, it's already developed country. Okay, so demand is saturated there. So that is why multinational companies are there. They are sourcing themselves to different part of the world, and they are trying to enter in the developing countries where demand of goods are more and more. So there they are able to earn a huge amount of profit, and in this way, if they are trying to search for the international market, they are getting more and more chances to grow themselves and to develop themselves. Okay, so that helps them to grow and develop because of the international market. Then next, way out from intense competition. Now, way out from intense competition means, see, when they are producing product in the domestic country or they are selling their products in the domestic country, there are many other companies out there which are that they are producing those products. So they are finding very huge amount of or very tough competition or cutthroat competition is there among the companies, okay, in the domestic market. So what happened? They try to move themselves toward the international market where they find very less competition. Okay, they try to develop themselves, and this way, if they are moving towards the international market, they can grow themselves and they can also develop themselves in the way of selling the products in the international market. So now we talk about the improved business vision. Last point. So, under improved business vision, if the company is moving toward the international market, they must form the different ideas, they must search each and everything, they must have the proper knowledge of the international business, everything. So, their plans and their strategy will also improve, and that will help them to grow in the international market or internationally. So, as a result, their growth will be there and they will be earning huge or you say more profit. Okay, so this is all for today. We will meet up in the next class. Till then, thank you.